And a good afternoon to you all, everyone. On a Thursday, we've got more playoff basketball here tonight on Cash 95 and YourLiveEvent.com. It is the Section 5A West quarterfinals, and it is between the 7th-seeded Bertha-Hewitt Bears and the number 2 seed Pine River-Backus Tigers. And welcome into the pregame show brought to you by Station 371 in Pine River. Station 371, locally owned on Highway 371, has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, and is the only area fuel station with kerosene and off-road diesel. Station 371 in Pine River. And welcome to the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Noah Caruso joining you tonight in Pine River as these Tigers have been playing some good basketball down the stretch, and it has secured them a 2 seed here in Section 5A West, going up against a Bertha-Hewitt squad that is coming off a big playoff victory against Subsection and getting some players back from injury. This is a Bears squad that's feeling pretty confident heading into tonight's game. Should be a fun one here. More games on our airways in Section 5A. We'll get to that later in the pregame show, and we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to take a deeper look into these two squads as well as coaches' interviews as we get set for the Section 5A West quarterfinals between the Bertha-Hewitt Bears and the Pine River-Backus Tigers. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Cash 95 and YourLiveEvent.com.
Becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
And welcome back into the Station 371 pregame show live here in Pine River between the Bertha-Hewitt Bears and the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Section 5A West quarterfinal action for you. Whether you're listening online on Cash 95 or live on YouTube on YourLiveEvent.com, we thank you for taking time out of your Thursday to join us, and we should have a fun one here tonight for the Bertha-Hewitt Bears. They secured a 7 seed in the west side of the Section 5A bracket, ended the regular season 9-16, 4-6 in section play, but they are coming off a playoff victory, which has led them to this point, a 66-45 victory over the Subsection Trojans on Monday. And that playoff victory ended a 6-game losing streak for the Bertha-Hewitt Bears. And this is a Bears squad that, with that game, as we're going to hear from Lance Gruiew, the head coach of the Bertha-Hewitt Bears later on, is, they've been dealing with a lot of injuries this year, but they're starting to get players back healthy, and it led to some offensive success. The 66 points that they had in the win was the first time since February 10th that they cracked over 60 points in a game. So an offense that has been struggling, but a lot of different roles to readjust. But this is a Bears squad that has lots of talent, and we're going to be looking at Titus Eckel tonight for the Bertha-Hewitt Bears. Comes into tonight shooting over 47% from the field, averaging 9.8 points per game, but it's his size, standing at 6'4", that's going to be a defensive presence in the paint, especially for a Pine River squad that likes to push inside, go down the lane with players like Ryan Struess and Bukers. Should be an interesting matchup. Also keeping an eye on number 1, Preston Miller, as he is averaging 13.8 points per game, which leads the team. And looking at the Pine River-Backus Tigers, finished the regular season 17-8, 11-2 in section play, won 9 of their last 11 games to end the season. Those 2 losses coming to Cass Lake, Bena, and Nevis, 2 ranked teams in Class 1A, and the Tigers were competitive in that game. Now both teams were able to pull away in the end, but nonetheless, the Tigers have been playing some great basketball, and they ended the regular season on a high note, winning 69-60 against Swanville on Friday. So nearly a week's worth of practice to prep and get ready. In that game, Ryan Struess had 22 points, Irvin Tulenchik with 13. This squad enters as the 3rd highest scoring team in 5A West, averaging 63.6 points per game. As the Tigers, it's been ball distribution for them, whether it's Struess, Bukers, Hamilton. Nonetheless, it hasn't been one player carrying the load. It has been a collective team effort, and Jordan Ackerman has been pleased with the ball distribution from this squad, and this is a Tiger squad that has a lot of high expectations with the senior leadership that they have to go far into the playoffs. Last season, the Tigers lost in the Section West quarterfinal 77-63 against Swanville, seeking their first Section West semifinal trip since the 2019-20 season. And for Bertha-Hewitt, last year they lost 82-49 in the quarterfinal to Nevis, looking to reach the subsection semifinal for the first time since the 2013-14 season. And this is a Bear squad that has had some good teams over the years. Lance Gruiew, in his 29th year with the Bertha-Hewitt program, second as the head coach. This is a Bear squad that does possess a lot of talent, and they've had some good teams in the past, but for these Tigers, they have had their way with Bertha-Hewitt. They did meet earlier this year on January 17th. It was Pine River-Backus getting a 82-42 victory over Bertha-Hewitt, a dominant effort by Pine River-Backus. And Pine River has won the last 8 straight matchups between these Bears. The last Bertha-Hewitt win came in the 2004-2005 season. So it's been a run of dominance for Pine River-Backus, and they look to keep that going and move on to Wadena on Saturday, as the winner of this game will face the winner of Browerville, Eagle Valley, and Uppsala Saturday in Wadena. As we look forward to tonight's game, should be a lot of fun, and we are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to hear from our coaches. First, Lance Gruiew of the Bertha-Hewitt Bears and Jordan Ackerman of the Pine River-Backus Tigers. We will be back in just a moment from the Section 5A West quarterfinal in Pine River. Back in 30 seconds on Cash 95 and YourLiveEvent.com.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at schruppexcavating.com.
Welcome back to the Station 371 pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com and Cash 95. Lance Gruiew, head coach of the Bertha-Hewitt Bears, joining us. Coach, thank you for taking the time to join us for pregame and coming off a big playoff win. Talk about the confidence level with you and your squad coming off a big playoff win.
We did play well that night. We shot the ball well. We shared it well. We got a player back that we haven't had back since about the 5th game of the season, so he worked into the lineup. We're confident tonight. So.
And then coming into tonight, we were talking a little bit off air of the injuries you guys have been dealing with, and sometimes it's really tough to deal with that adversity. But you guys got a lot of talent. As you mentioned, you're getting some players back. Talk about the importance of this team, of how they had to grow through the adversity and some changes in the rotation.
Well, I'm so proud of these guys because we lost our 2 starters at the beginning. One was out; he's still out for the season. But the other one, we lost him about 5-6 games into the season. We had a kid, Zachary Baumgartner, that stepped up and became a starter and had to play out of position. He's not really a guard, but he was playing guard. He did extremely well for us. Became a good defensive stopper for us, and just the whole team had to step up. We had to change our offense, and now we're trying to get back to where we were before then. But I'm so proud of these guys, the way they persevered. They hung it out. They never got mad at each other. They never hung their heads. They did a great job. They fought. We were in almost every game. And I'd hate to say what we'd be like if we had Aiden Balk on our roster right now. We'd be dangerous.
And with the squad, you do have some really good size in this team, with the likes of Brendan and Titus. Talk about how you want to exploit that today, as you guys will have the advantage in the paint today in that regard. Talk about the mismatches you want to create and how you want to exploit that in your guys' favor.
I don't think we have a mismatch in the paint. I think Pine River's just as big as us, if not bigger, in the paint. And our strength is going to be in our guards right now this game. Last game, our posts kind of carried us a little bit. Our guards contributed. This way, it's got to be the other way around because we got some good guards.
And then heading into this game, of course, you've been with the program for a very long time. First off, congratulations on successful careers. You've had some good Bear squads in the past. Talk about just the confidence, or so much winning that playoff game, what that does to really shape the team, coming on the road against a 2 seed. Just talk about what a win does, getting that win under your belt and staying fresh playing games, because sometimes it's all it takes to just keep playing basketball.
Well, right now, I was looking at it, and we were talking about this on the way up here, and the teams that are left in our subsection right now, any one of them can win the section. and on any given night. You know, I mean, Nevis is good, obviously, but they can be. I think they can be beaten, and I think everybody's very even this year, which is very interesting. So it's going to be an interesting time down the road. So.
And then with Pine River tonight, of course you faced them earlier this year. Didn't go your way, but there are some things that you can take away from that game into tonight. This is a team that obviously likes to go up and down quick, play tough defense. Talk about some things that you want to see change tonight as opposed to the first game into tonight.
Well, that was our first game without one of our starters, and we were a little bit discombobulated and stuff, and I think we'll do a lot better. We're back to our normal groove, and they could press us that game, and I don't think they're going to be able to press us this game and stuff, so it'll be a lot more interesting game, I believe.
Well, Lance, we are looking forward to it. Thank you for joining us, and best of luck out there tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having us. Have a great day.
Thank you. Lance Gruiew, head coach of the Bertha-Hewitt Bears, back in just a moment on the Station 371 pregame show on yourliveevent.com and Cash 95.
Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
Situation is secure.
Welcome back to the Station 371 pregame show on Cash 95 and yourliveevent.com. Jordan Ackerman, head coach of the Pine River-Backus Tigers, joining us. Coach, as always, thank you for taking the time to join us for pregame and talk about the excitement level. You guys are playing good basketball and you're hosting a playoff game. Talk about the excitement level with you and your squad.
Yeah, I think everybody's kind of excited. Excited for the playoff run. You know, that's kind of what you work for in the season, trying to be playing your best basketball at this point in the year. And you know, this is a time of year we've had our eyes on for quite a few years here at PRB, and I'm just hoping the boys can make the most of it. And we'll start with one game today.
And you talk about playing basketball at the right time, and we talk about in sports all the time, is you want to get your momentum, you know, towards the end of the season and lead it into playoffs, and you guys have done just that. You guys ended the season winning 9 of your last 11. Your 2 losses coming to Nevis and Cass Lake Bena, 2 of some of the better teams you'll face all season. Talk about this stretch of games and how it shaped you, you know, not only you, but also your squad to be ready for games like this in the playoffs where games are going to get tough and games are going to get competitive.
Yeah, I think you even might have been on the call on some of the games where, you know, they came down to the stretch, you know, that we had an overtime win. We had a couple games where, you know, we win right there at the end of the game, and kind of look back to those experiences and hope that that experience helps. I'm in these situations where there's already a little bit of pressure and hype on kids because it's a playoff game, and they know if they lose, they're done. And then just winning in general just helps kids start feeling confident and start believing in each other and kind of seeing the outcome they want. So you hope all that experience pays off today.
And what's been impressive about this stretch of games, and we've talked about this in past games that I've done with you, but just the distribution of the basketball. It's, you know, not just one guy carrying the load. It's good distribution throughout, you know, whether it's Ryan having a good game or, you know, Andrew having a good game. It's been all around. But tonight you go up against Bertha, a team that you had your number with last time you guys played them. What are you expecting in terms of what you're going to see from these Bears, and in terms of what position group or what particular players you think are going to stand out and be really key in this game?
Yeah, like you said, we did beat Bertha-Hewitt earlier in the season, but you know, there's a reason we do the playoffs, because you have to beat the team that's in front of you, regardless of what their record was or what your matchup was early in the year. So I'm hoping our guys are, you know, kind of have that same mindset. But also Bertha-Hewitt has a little bit of size. They have a nice guard, and Preston, I think it's Miller, and then another guard. I think Aiden Rock. So they have some nice young players and a nice big man and some athletic guys. I think number 21, I can't remember his name right now. Good athletic kids. So we need to make sure that we're matching up in our man-to-man versus them, and making sure we box them out and hopefully not let them get any open looks tonight.
And talking about the defensive side of the basketball, good segue into my next question is, I was going to bring up that size, but you guys bring in some, athleticism to counteract that. I mean, you guys got size on your end as well, but you got the athleticism to really push up and down the court. What's going to be the game plan in terms of what you expect defensively, without giving it away, of course, but what to expect defensively in terms of setting that defense into offense and pushing the tempo the way you guys like to play?
Yeah, I think we're going to try to pressure the ball, whether we're in the half court or full court. Try to pressure the ball and not allow any open threes, make them take contested, tough twos, which kind of our language there is tough twos. And we can live with hard, contested jump shots. And then make sure we're not giving them any second chances on the boards, which has hurt us at times this year. We've improved on it. We need to make sure that, when they're putting the ball up, we're finding a body and going to secure the rebound so we can push it in transition on the offensive end.
Well, we're expecting a fun one tonight. Coach, as always, thank you for joining us for pregame coverage, and good best of luck tonight to you and your Tigers.
Thanks, Noah. We'll talk to you a little later.
Talk to you later. Jordan Ackerman, head coach of the Pine River-Backus Tigers, back in just a moment on the Station 371 pregame show on Cash 95 and YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Welcome back to the Station 371 pregame show, live here in Pine River tonight as the PRB Tigers take on the Bertha-Hewitt Bears in Section 5A West quarterfinal action. We should expect a fun one here tonight. Noah Caruso bringing it here to you. We thank you for listening, however you may be listening, whether you're watching on YourLiveEvent.com or Cash 95. Should be a fun one as with March, it brings a lot of playoff basketball, brings a great atmosphere. So we got a great crowd on hand tonight between both teams as well. A lot of blue in the visitors section, and these Tigers are supported well. And this season, they've had a lot to cheer about. But we do have more playoff basketball on our airways on the east side of Section 5A. 5-seed McGregor taking on 4-seed Cromwell Wright at Cromwell Wright High School, as that game is underway, at least pregame is underway on KKIN FM 94.3 Real Country. A rivalry renewed. Nothing beats a good rivalry matchup in the postseason. Expecting a fun one there as well. And tonight we heard from both coaches. Lance Gruiew expecting a much different matchup here tonight, as last time these two teams squared off, it was a 40-point win for Pine River-Backus. These Tigers come in red hot, winners of 9 of their last 11 games. But for Bertha-Hewitt, we talk about it all the time in sports, but sometimes when you get that big playoff victory, it can be all the momentum you need. You get a big playoff win, you feel that atmosphere, and that can carry over. And this is a team that, despite the injuries, Lance Gruiew, second-year head coach with the Bears, liking what he has in his guard play. Keep an eye for Preston Miller and Brady Rock today for the Bears. And, of course, for PRB, ball distribution. Not one player carrying the load, as they have had great scoring nights from the likes of Ryan Struess, Andrew Bukers, and Jared Hamilton. And Irvin Tulinchik, I mean, we know he is athletic, he is quick, he's shifty, great passer. And there are nights if he has a good night tonight, this Pine River-Backus offense will start to hum. As we are about to get set for the opening tip here in just a moment, they will play the national anthem, and then we will get this one underway. We'll be back after the national anthem tip-off here in Pine River, back in just a moment on Cash 95 and YourLiveEvent.com.
Fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Country Doc Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Dog Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the Stone Hearth fireplace, convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Noah Caruso joining you here live. Section 5A West quarterfinal action between the Bertha-Hewitt Bears and the Pine River-Backus Tigers here tonight in Pine River. Here are your starting lineups. First for the visiting Bears, it's going to be junior guard number 1, Preston Miller. Junior guard number 10, Cody Hinsman. Freshman guard number 11, Brady Rock. Senior forward number 21, Titus Eckel. And senior forward number 41, Brendan Adams. Out tonight is going to be Stetson Gutterjohn, Zachary Baumgartner, and David Dykoff. They are coached by Lance Gruiew in his second year as the head coach of the program. 29th year with Bertha-Hewitt as whether it's an assistant or head coach. For the Pine River-Backus Tigers, leading off, it's going to be senior point guard number 2, Irvin Tulinchik. Senior guard number 23, Jared Hamilton. Junior wing number 24, Andrew Bukers. Senior wing number 40, Ryan Struess. And senior wing number 43, Carson Travis. They are coached by Jordan Ackerman in his third season with the Tigers program as head coach. As we are about ready to get things underway, it's going to be Bertha-Hewitt in the white with the blue numbers. Pine River-Backus in their black with the orange numbers. As we expect a good one here tonight. The last time these two teams squared off, well, it was all Pine River-Backus. But this is March. This is playoffs. It brings a whole different atmosphere. It's the Tigers and the Bears, and it's underway. And the Tigers control the opening tip. And here we go. As bringing it up is Hamilton. For our radio listeners, Pine River-Backus going left to right on your radio dial. Down the lane, Bucher spinning around, putting up with the right hand. No good, tipped around, but it's going to be an offensive rebound and a putback for Buchers. Buchers getting things started, 2-0 Pine River-Backus. And here's that full court press by the Tigers, and bringing it into the near corner is Miller. Lobbing it up, stolen away by Struess on the far sideline. Struess, nice and slow, had 22 points in the win. Again, Swanville put up with the right hand. No good, but tipped around. Another offensive rebound by Buchers, and he puts it up and in. Buchers on a roll so far. 2 offensive rebounds and 4 points. Now the other way come the Bears. Here's Rock. Back up to Miller at the logo. Drawing a double team. Zone defense by the Tigers. Left wing three-pointer by Rock. In and out, no good. Rebound by Struess. Now Struess bringing it up the point. Now gets it back to Tulinchik on the far sideline. Hamilton down the lane, going up with the left hand. Can't finish that time. Rebounded by Adams. And now quick goal of the Bears. This is Rock at the top of the key, giving it back up to Adams. Quick feed inside near the restricted area. Kick out, right wing three. That's left short by Hinsman, but an offensive rebound by Eckel. Kick out to the right corner. Faking the shot is Rock. Rock taking a few dribbles down the lane, up and no good, but it is going to be a travel. So the second turnover for Bertha-Hewitt going the other way. 16:24 to go in half number 1, 4-0. Pine River-Backus leads early. Andrew Buchers came into tonight averaging 14.7 points per game. He's got 4 already. Struess with the basketball at the top of the key. This is Travis dribbling to the free throw line, kicking back out to Buchers. Now to Travis, left corner three, no good that time, tipped around, but it's Tulinchik with the offensive board. That's left short, and a rebound by Hinsman. And now here come the Bears the other way. Down the middle, through the hands of Adams, as the feed from Hinsman was just a little too strong, or maybe Adams wasn't expecting it, but the third Bears turnover here in the early stages, so going the other way. And off the inbound, Tulinchik gives it back to Hamilton. Jared Hamilton got great speed, got great on-court awareness. As Travis has it, kick out to Buchers. Left corner three again, in and out that time, but that is going to be rebounded by Adams. Adams with his second board, now on the far sideline. Through this is Rock, and trying to save it, as that was just too far from Eckel, but it goes right into the hands of a Tiger. And now Tulinchik bringing it up. Right baseline. This is Buchers taking a bump, but it was too close to that baseline, so it's going to be the first Tiger turnover. So going the other way. 4-0. PRB leads in the early stages. Rock on the far sideline off the inbound, just taking the double team in stride, gives it off to Miller at the logo. Now some opening for the Bears. Left elbow jumper by Miller. That's no good. Rebound by Struess. Struess bringing it up on the far sideline for the Tigers. Has it on the left wing. Receives a screen from Travis Wright. Doesn't like anything, so he gives it back out and the right wing to Buchers. Buchers finds an opening down the lane, fakes the pass, takes a bump, and a foul on Bertha-Hewitt. As Buchers took the bump, and it's going to be on the floor. Foul's going to be called on Hinsman. That is his first personal. First foul of the game. Tulinchik to inbound behind the basket for the Tigers. And off the inbound, floater from the right baseline. It's good by Hamilton. So Hamilton on the board for the first time tonight, 6-0 Tigers. Rock trying to spin out of trouble. Gives it out to the left corner to Eckel. Miller out to Rock in the left wing. 3-2 zone by the Tigers. Almost stolen away by Tulinchik. Miller with the pass too high, but feed inside. Eckel, and the Bears are on the board. Great find by Preston Miller. And Titus Eckel finishes. 6-2, Pine River-Backus leads. 14:22 to go in half number 2. Kick out to Struess in the left wing. Looking for an opening. Not receiving a screen, but Travis. So what the Tigers do well, trying to get that ball perimeter passing, but that was poke-checked away by Hinsman out of bounds as he almost comes up with the steal. But this is what we see from the Tigers as they are inbounding on the far, or in the near corner, right by the Bears bench, lobbing it up to Tulinchik as we reset. The Tigers do a lot of perimeter passing to feed inside, but that feed to Struess inside by Tulinchik. It's off of a Bear, so Struess corralled it, lost it, but off of Miller, or excuse me, Hinsman, so it's going the other way. Or excuse me, now they're changing it to saying it was off of Struess. So the second turnover by the Tigers, as that one's going to be lobbed up. Miller trying to save it and does, but now a trap on the far sideline as Hinsman trying to save that and pass it out to the sideline, but it's over the head of Rock, so the fifth Bears turnover going the other way. So this Tigers defense, we know how dangerous it can be. We know that they apply the pressure, and it's forced to 5 Bears turnovers in the early stages. And here is Hamilton. Hamilton taking a bump. Kick out now. Struess, top of the key. No good on the three-point attempt. Rebound by Rock. Rock taking a fall, and he's going to be a turnover as Rock not liking the call, as he thought he may have been fouled by Tulinchik, who was playing the full-court press. Lance Gruiew wanting to have a word with the referee as well. But nonetheless, we reset, as that's going to go as the 6th Bear turnover. Tulinchik to inbound for Pine River-Backus behind the basket. Buchers with it, loses a handle on it, but gives it back out to Hamilton on the far sideline, right in front of the home crowd. In front of the student section that showed out in full force tonight. Feed into the left post, taking a bump, but this is going up, and Struess finishes with the left hand. Ryan Struess connects for the first time tonight, 8-2. PRB leads, 13 to go. Whistle and a defensive foul, as that's going to be a blocking foul on Tulinchik, trying to draw the offensive foul. On the far sideline, first personal foul on Tulinchik. First team foul for Pine River-Backus. Bertha-Hewitt to inbound on the far sideline in the front court. Gives it out to Rock. Preston Miller gets it back. Top of the key, took a deflection off of Hamilton. It's going to be out of bounds, staying with Bertha-Hewitt as Hamilton. We know that his length, especially with his arms, has led to a lot of steals this season. Hamilton second on the team in steals with 48. Tulinchik leads the way with 68. And now Adams in the left wing, cutting inside. Eckel trying to go up with the right hand. It was blocked. Believe it was Struess there with it, and now going out quick. This is Hamilton. Jump pass inside, feeding to Bukers. No good, but a foul. Great jab step move by Hamilton to give it out to Bukers, and he will be shooting free throws. Foul's going to be called on Brendan Adams, his first personal. Bukers shooting free throws for the first time tonight. First free throw is good for Bukers. Andrew Bukers shooting 74% from the free throw line this season, which leads the team. And he's true for 2 on this trip. 10-2, Pine River-Backus leads. 12:42 to go in half number 1. In the front court, here is Hinsman. Swing out, this is Miller on the left wing, feeding inside to Eckel. Fadeaway jumper by Eckel, that bounces in as Eckel with a great shot. As Eckel's got all 4 points for the Bears, 10-4. Hamilton, swing cross court, Preston and Miller trying to get the steal and lobbing that up, but it's going to be right into the hands of Hamilton, and now the Tigers got numbers. Free throw line jumper by Hamilton, and he finishes with the jumper. Hamilton reading that well, but great effort by Miller to try and get the steal and save it in, but it leads to a jumper by Hamilton. 12-4, and there's another turnover. Lobbing up ahead. This is Bukers' right hand and finishes. Tulinchik gets his second assist and another steal. 8 turnovers by the Bears in the first half. 14-4. Pine River-Backus leads. Bounce pass, and that's going to be a kick ball as Struess almost came away with the steal on the right baseline. And now we're going to get a timeout by Lance Gruiew and the Bears. 14-4, Pine River-Backus leads as the defense has shown out here in the early stages. 11:44 to go in half number 1. We'll be back in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com and Cash 95.
Pine River Dental Arts is committed to the small-town feel of your local dentist while providing top-notch dentistry, like general dental care for all ages to help you have the healthiest mouth possible. And they offer same-day crowns. Pine River Dental Arts is happy to welcome Dr. Tony Sauer to the Dental Arts team. Make your appointment at Pine River Dental Arts on Park Avenue in downtown Pine River, or call 587-4437. Feeling like patients are like family.
Welcome back to the action. Section 5A West quarterfinal action here in Pine River. Off the Bears timeout. They have 4 remaining in the half. PRB has all 5. The defense, we talked about it all year with Pine River-Backus, and even in the late stages of the season, Lance Gruiew knew that this team was going to be aggressive defensively, but they have forced 8 turnovers by Bertha-Hewitt. The Bears with the basketball in the front court, and the inbound to Rock on the far sideline. Preston Miller gets it back, and it's going to be ripped out of the sky by Bukers, going up and had that stripped away by Preston Miller. Great effort by Preston Miller to hustle back and strip it away, and Bukers just lobbing up and grabbing that ball away for the steal, as it's going to be PRB to inbound behind the basket. This is Irvin Tulinchik. Tulinchik looking for an opening, and Travis has the basketball. And now at the low go as Hamilton looking to set things up. Struess with it, top of the key. Shifts to his right hand, kick out Travis. Now to Hamilton, top of the key. Takes a few dribbles left, bounce pass to Bukers, left baseline. Hamilton gets it back, receives a screen right from Struess as Hamilton finds an opening, going up with the left hand. That's no good, tipped around, and that's rebounded by Preston Miller. Miller going quick for the Bears as he kicks that out, as Hinsman thinking about the deep 3, but it is going to be a foul on Pine River-Backus. Irvin Tulinchik with his second personal, is it's going to be a reach-in. 11:05 to go in half number 1, 14-4, Pine River-Backus leads. 11:05 to go in half number 1. In the front court, Preston Miller to inbound on the far sideline, gives it up to Rock. Rock picking up his dribble, lobbing that up to Adams, fakes the shot, and can't finish with the right hand. Missed opportunity by the Bears as Adams maybe just took one too many fakes, and now the other way. Buchers with the jumper. Struess finishes with the offensive rebound and the right hand. Ryan Struess with 4 points, 4 rebounds, 16-4. PRB leads. Rock bringing it to the logo. Swing out to Hinsman on the right wing. Rock, left wing three-pointer, no good, too strong. Hamilton with another rebound. Hamilton near sideline, bringing it up, now brings it back to center in the front court as Struess has it in the right wing. Shifting to his right, kick out Buchers. Now has an opening in the lane, but going to slow things down. Kick out to Travis for 3, no good. The three-point attempt from the top of the key. Miller with the rebound. Now quick the other way is Hinsman. He's going to take the left corner 3. That's in and out. Adams with the offensive rebound, and the Bears reset. Rock, bounce pass inside. Adams, this time he finishes with the right hand. Strong finish as he just had that opening. Adams, a big size presence in the paint. Brendan Adams, the senior, listed at 6'4". 16-6, Tigers lead. And now at the free throw line, jumper's good by Ryan Struess. And Ryan Struess so smooth with that shot as he's up to 6 points. 18-6, Pine River-Backus. Rock trapped on the far sideline. That's going to lead to a Buchers steal. Buchers taking a bump, and it's out of bounds as Miller. And again, great hustle by Preston Miller to get that away. But coming into the game for Bertha-Hewitt, for Titus Eckel, number 35, Zachary Bumgardner. Zachary Bumgardner, as he is shifted back into the lineup for Bertha-Hewitt. Now Struess with a little dribble combination, but great defense by Hinsman to keep it tight. And now Tulinchik with it, back up to the top of the key. Travis, feed to Ryan Struess, top of the key. Hand off to Hamilton. Now a handoff to Buchers. At the half circle. Oh, great cut by Tulinchik. Fakes it. Oh, blocked by Adams. Fantastic effort by the Bears as they were able to slow things down, but a great cut. And now Rock trying to take the jumper as that was blocked. And now it goes out of bounds in the far corner, and that is going to be another Bears turnover. 10th turnover of the half. So Adams had the block, and Ryan Struess with one the other way. As we reset things in the far corner, or the near corner, excuse me, on the inbound, and Hamilton brings it up. 18-6, Pine River-Backus leads, 8:40 to go in half number 1. Struess on the right wing, being guarded by Hinsman. Size mismatch here, and it's going to be a whistle and an offensive foul as Hinsman, again, doesn't have the size advantage, but able to make Struess pay for it, as that's going to be an offensive foul on Ryan Struess, his first personal. As now Eckel will come in for Rock, so Eckel right back into the basketball game. 3 team fouls on the Tigers, 2 on Bertha-Hewitt. 18-6 our score. PRB leads, 8:30 to go in half number 1. Oh, and Adams, miscommunication as Miller able to get it back. Lobbing that up, and that hits the rim as he was trying to lob that inside to Eckel. But not going for him, as that's going to be a turnover the other way. Hamilton bringing it up for the Tigers. Swings out to Tulinchik in the left wing. Feeding inside, left post. Buchers, few dribbles on the baseline. Bounce pass in. Great ball movement. This is open for 3. It's good for Carson Travis. Great ball movement by the Tigers, and that's one thing that's led to their offensive success. Has just been quick passes and unselfish basketball. And Bertha-Hewitt just has no answers right now. Hinsman almost stolen away as Preston Miller takes about the 20-foot jumper, and that's smooth like butter for Preston Miller, who's on the board. 21-8, Pine River-Backus leads. Hamilton at the logo. Tightly contested by Bumgarner. Zach Gruiew said that he was out tonight, but he looks like he's back in, and I know that he was out early in the year as I was poke-checked by Adams and out of bounds. So Zachary Bumgarner out there for the Bertha-Hewitt Bears. Bumgarner, the 5'9" junior forward. And off the poke check, behind the basket to inbound is Irvin Tulinchik. Lobbing that up to Travis. Travis on the right baseline, feeding that in. Hamilton breaks away from it and finishes with the right-handed layup. Hamilton now up to 6 points. Travis gets his first assist of the night. 23-8, Pine River-Backus. Hinsman near sideline, trying to get a burst of speed in the near corner. Not liking what he sees, but he's going to give it out to Preston Miller in the restricted area, and that's going to be a whistle and a travel as he made the shot, but it will not count as a travel by Preston Miller leads to the 12th Bertha-Hewitt Bears turnover. 7 to go in half number 1. 23-8 Pine River-Backus defense really showing out in this one. And even on the travels, it's due to hands in the face and not giving up anything in the lane or anything easy. As Struess in the lane, that's no good as Adams corrals his 4th rebound. And stolen away, Tulenchik as Hamilton can't finish, but a foul as Jared Hamilton will shoot free throws. Irvin Tulenchik, who does lead the team in steals, was able to get another one there as foul's going to be called on Hinsman, his 2nd personal. Jared Hamilton shooting free throws for the first time tonight, a 69.4% free throw shooter, and he finishes on that first attempt. Rock coming in for Hinsman. So he'll take a seat for the first time tonight. Second free throw is good for Hamilton. 25-8 now. Hamilton up to 8 points. Rock has it in the backcourt. Bounce pass to Miller. Center court, and now they're able to bring it up as the full court press has led to a lot of turnovers in this game and really all season. That was going to be tipped, but it's going to be Eckel with it, and now Eckel in the restricted area turning around to take the shot, and he will shoot free throws. Foul's going to be called on Irvin Tulenchik, his 3rd personal, excuse me. That first free throw is no good by Titus Eckel. Titus Eckel, a 51.1% free throw shooter. And an 0 for 2 trip as Struess gets the rebound. Now this is Hamilton. Kick out to Travis in the near corner. Hamilton looking for an opening. Bucher's just not open. Great defense by Eckel in that attempt. Now they're still looking his way, but Eckel making things tough on the left post. Now Travis in the right corner. I stand corrected, ladies and gentlemen. That foul is actually going to be called on Carson Travis, his 1st personal. And now here's Hamilton. Right baseline, swing out. Bucher's left wing 3, and smooth for Bucher's. Andrew Bucher's for 3. There's that ball movement, that quick ball movement that sets up the offense. And that's going to be another steal. Bucher's trying to corral it as Tulenchik got another steal, but it was poke checked away, so staying with Pine River-Backus. 28-8, a 20-point advantage. Hinsman coming in for Rockin, getting ready for another sub for Pine River-Backus on the next dead ball. Struess off the inbound for Pine River-Backus. Struess at the half circle. Bucher's thinking about the 3 in the left corner, but going to dribble right instead. Kick out, Travis, top of the key 3 again. Left that one short. Hinsman with the rebound. Now the other way, picking that off is Hamilton, a little too close on that sideline, as we can see it from here. Right in front of the scorer's table as Carson Travis will come out. Coming in for the first time tonight, number 45, Caden Witt, the senior. Now off the inbound. Here's Adams with it for the Bears. Now quick on the left baseline. Eckel going up, and Eckel, very strong finish as he connects. Great play by Eckel as Adams will get the assist. 28-10, 5 to go here in half number 1. Hamilton handing off to Struess, top of the key. Contested 3, no good, but right to the hands of Tulenchik for the offensive rebound, and Struess can't finish, but another offensive rebound. That time it can't finish. Tipped around as that's going to be out of bounds. And staying with Pine River-Backus, the hustle by the Tigers as they keep possession alive. But just not able to finish on those attempts. But now here we go. This is Witt for Pine River-Backus. Tulenchik fakes the shot from the top of the key. Now dribbling in, putting up the floater off the back iron. Adams with the rebound. Adams with his 5th board. Hands off to Preston Miller, who wants to go quick. In the front court. Going to give it out to Hinsman. Miller fakes the shot. Now taking a few dribbles in. Fadeaway jumper left side. No good. Bucher's with another rebound. Bucher's his 4th rebound. Now down the lane. Jab step going up and no good. But a foul as Andrew Buchers will shoot free throws. Foul's going to be called as Hinsman in for Rock, they're going to call that an offensive foul on Andrew Bukers. So the second offensive foul by Pine River-Backus, 5 team fouls. So here we go with the Bears on offense, down by 18. Swing out to Rock in the right wing. He's going to take the three, too strong off the back iron. Witt gets the rebound. Now on the far sideline to Struess, giving it back out to Hamilton. Hamilton spin move into the lane, throwing that one up. That's too strong. Adams gets the rebound. 3:39 to go in half number one. 28-10 our score. Preston Miller with it for Bertha-Hewitt. Gets it back, left corner, faking the shot. Dribbles left baseline, gives it off to Eckel. Rock, swing out right. This is Hinsman. Now with the right elbow. This is Adams. Had that poke checked and stolen away. Hamilton gets the steal down the lane. He's going to take it himself and finish and one. Jared Hamilton. Able to get the steal as Rock's going to get called for his first personal. Jared Hamilton shooting free throws for the second time tonight. He is 2 for 2 so far in this game. And the free throw is good. So a 3-point play for Jared Hamilton. It's 11 points now for Jared Hamilton. 31-10 in the front court as Hamilton almost gets another steal. Miller trying to dribble through trouble, but that's going to be stolen away by Ryan Struess. Bukers over his head, but just not able to as the toes were on that back line. So out of bounds and a turnover going the other way. Just the third Pine River-Backus turnover. And with 3 minutes to go in half number one, the Tigers defense has been too much to handle for Bertha-Hewitt. 31-10 our score. Hinsman, far sideline in the front court. Bounce pass to Miller, thinking about the deep three, but trying to get out of trouble as he has the double team. Hinsman, kick out to Rock, open in the right corner. Can't finish that time, but offensive rebound by Preston Miller. Miller trying to challenge, going up, and no good, but a foul. As Preston Miller will shoot free throws for the first time tonight. Foul on Caden Witt, his first personal. 6-team foul. Preston Miller shooting free throws for the first time tonight. Preston Miller, a 68% free throw shooter as he finishes on the first one. First free throw make of the night for Bertha-Hewitt as they look to just claw back into this one. As that's in and out, but in as Miller goes 2 of 2 from the charity stripe, 31-12. 2:30 to go in half number one. Struess bringing it up slow on the far sideline and now finds an opening. Contested jumper, too strong. Rebound by Hinsman. Hinsman quick down the middle. Looking out, kick out. Preston Miller, left wing three. That's good for Preston Miller. Great on-court awareness by Hinsman to kick it out. First three-pointer of the night for Bertha-Hewitt. It goes to Preston Miller. Hand off to Ryan Struess in the front court for Pine River-Backus. Bukers at the free throw line, spinning out of trouble. Fadeaway jumper off the glass, no good. Tipped around. Struess is able to get to it. He is not, so it's going the other way. And keep an eye on Preston Miller as he has had 5 straight points for Bertha-Hewitt after making the three. Preston Miller, 26% three-point shooter on the season. 31-15 our score, 1:40 to go in half number one. As Miller has the basketball for Bertha-Hewitt. Now Rock's going to take a contested three, and that's good for Rock from the right wing. Now back-to-back threes for the Bears. And we'll see if they can get on a bit of a run here to close the gap here right before the half ends. 31-18 our score. Caden Witt directing traffic as he wants to give it to Struess, but not open there. Gets it back. Opening on the right baseline. Reverse layup, no good. Offensive rebound by Struess, and he connects. Ryan Struess with his 7th rebound already. 33-18 our score. And now the other way. Hinsman with the basketball, left wing. Going to feed it out to Adams from the free throw line. Few dribbles right, and that's going to be an air ball on the jumper inside the paint as Carson Travis comes in for Caden Witt. 17 turnovers on the Bears in the first half, and that has told the whole story in this game as Tulinchik, it looks like Tulinchik will come out now as Witt stays in. Carson Travis still in the basketball game, however. Struess off the inbound, bringing it up, directing traffic inside. Feed to Carson Travis, now to Witt, right wing. Buchers setting a screen now right for Hamilton with the basketball. Again, no shot clock here yet this season, and playoff basketball. Buchers deep three, no good as Preston Miller gets the rebound, leads it off to Eckel the other way, and Eckel on the breakaway finishes. Eckel now up to 8 points in this ball game, 33-20. The gap ever so closing for Bertha-Hewitt with 13 ticks to go in half number one. Here's Struess, contested left baseline jumper, too strong and tipped right back out to Hamilton, who gets the offensive rebound. And now with 3 to go, see if they can get a shot off. Struess contested three at the buzzer. It's good for Ryan Struess. Caps off a magnificent half for Pine River-Backus, as their defense has come to play in this one, as they lead 36-20 here at halftime after the buzzer beater by Ryan Struess, as he has 13 points at halftime. As we will take a quick break, when we come back, we're going to recap half number one, go through first half stat lines, and get set for half number two. 36-20, Pine River-Backus leads. We'll be back in just a moment from the Section 5A West quarterfinal on YourLiveEvent.com and Cash 95.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at shruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Halftime here in Pine River, Section 5A West quarterfinal action. Noah Caruso bringing the action to you. And at halftime, it is 36-20. Pine River-Backus leads over the Bertha-Hewitt Bears. PRB, the 2 seed. Bertha-Hewitt, the 5 seed in Section 5A West. And we do have a halftime score over in Cromwell Wright. as the 5-seed McGregor Mercs taking on the 4-seed Cromwell Wright Cardinals. 35-14, Cromwell Wright leads on KKIN FM 94.3. And here at halftime, the Tigers defense, we talked about it really all this season of all the PRB games that I've been able to do, and it seems that whenever the offense is humming, it's because of one thing. It's because the defense is showing out, and this is a Tigers team that's been aggressive all season. They've really executed that full court press to almost perfection, as it's forced the teams to a lot of tight, tough shots, really no openings. It's led to a lot of turnovers as Bertha-Hewitt turned the ball over 17 times. 17 in half number one. And that's basically the story in this basketball game, as Pine River-Backus had some good looks, but to the credit of Bertha-Hewitt, their defense has shown out as well as, even with the 36 points for PRB, it could be a lot more, but great defensive efforts by Adams, Preston Miller, and Hinsman. Guys like that who have been hustling up and down the court all game long and poking balls away, forcing tough shots, but the defense for PRB setting the tone as it usually does. It has all season, and in the playoffs, expecting that to not change a whole lot, especially here in the playoffs, where margin for error is thin, and you stick to what works for you. And for Pine River-Backus on the offensive side, what has led to good shots has been ball distribution, as all season it's been. But one thing that's just so impressive is just the communication they have with each other, the quick ball movement. They run the offense to Jordan Ackerman's liking as they're able to get some open looks. We've seen guys like Carson Travis get some good looks. Ryan Struess creating shots on his own, but it's off-ball movement. It's quick passes that set up these open guys, and we saw a lot of that in that first half, but of course a lot of those points coming off turnovers and some breakaway opportunities for the Tigers as well. Here at halftime, here are your first half stat numbers, starting with Bertha-Hewitt. Preston Miller with 5 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. He has 2 of 2 from the charity stripe in this one. And for Colby Hinsman, no points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. For Brady Rock, 3 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. And for Titus Eckel, 8 points, no assists, and no rebounds, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. And for Brendan Adams, 2 points, 1 assist, and 6 rebounds for Bertha-Hewitt. For Pine River-Backus, Irvin Tulinchik held scoreless, but 3 assists and 1 rebound in that first half. Jared Hamilton, 11 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. As Hamilton also 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Andrew Buchers, 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And Ryan Struess, I said he had 13, but I miscalculated. He has 11 points in that first half, 7 rebounds. And for Carson Travis, 3 free throws coming up for Brady Rock, as Ryan Struess is going to get called for the foul. So Brady Rock shooting free throws for the first time tonight. First free throw is no good. The Bears really struggling early on here from the free throw line. Brady Rock, a 67% free throw shooter, but is able to connect on the second one, and a whistle. And wipe that away. They're going to call it a lane violation. So the free throw will not count, so it stays 40-23. Here we go with PRB. Buchers in the right wing, receiving a screen from Tulinchik. Opens up for Buchers. Little Euro step in, and great finish from Andrew Buchers as he's on the board here in half number 2, a 42-23. Miller, near sideline, lobbing that back out to Preston Miller. Miller down the lane. Oh, behind the back, and blocked by Tulinchik. Boy, what a play that would have been. Preston Miller with a no-look pass. But out of bounds as Tulinchik read that like a book. Behind the basket to inbound. Here's Preston Miller now in the right corner. Lobbing that up to Adams. Miller being guarded by Andrew Buchers. Bit of a size mismatch there in terms of the length that Jared Hamilton brings. Hinsman faking the shot. Got him to bite and able to finish from about 10 feet out. Hinsman on the board for the first time. For Bertha-Hewitt, whistle and a foul as Hamilton found an opening on the left lane and able to finish. Foul's going to be called on Rock, his second personal. And now Rock is coming out. Zachary Bumgardner back in as Hamilton looking to complete another three-point play. And this time he's not able to do that, as that's his first free throw miss. Now 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 44-25 our score. 14:57 to go in half number 2. Hinsman swinging that out to Miller. Now back to Hinsman at the logo. Bears looking to find some kind of opening. Feed inside. Bumgardner blocked by Ryan Struess. And now quick the other way. Buchers swing out left corner. Hamilton thinking about the three, but going to dribble in instead, and foul on the floor. So the bucket will not count, as that foul is going to be called on Bumgardner, his first personal. Rock coming in for Zachary Bumgardner. So here we go behind the basket for Pine River-Backus. Tulinchik inbounds it to Hamilton in the left wing. Hamilton swing out. This is going to be Ryan Struess. Little dribble combo to find an opening, but swing out. Buchers left baseline. He's open and finishes reverse layup for for Buchers. Buchers now up to 15 points. Brock. Feed inside. Adams now lobbing up to Eckel, and Eckel able to connect. Faking out his defender, finishing with the left hand. 46-27. Hamilton. Jab step, top of the key. Travis. Down the lane. Travis throwing that one up. No good. Struess trying to get the offensive rebound, but Hinsman able to corral the basketball, but loses a handle on it, and a turnover. Tulinchik. Left wing now dribbling in. Bounce pass into the right side, and Struess not able to finish, as Adams may have contested that ever so slightly. And now this is Rock, and one for Brady Rock. As quick the other way, we're now starting to see the Bears get some tempo. That foul is going to be called on Carson Travis, his second personal. Three-point play as the free throw is good for Rock. His first free throw make, as he was 0 for 2 in his previous trip. His second one was wiped off from a lane violation, so 46-30. Bears hanging around a little bit, as 16-point lead, but one good run by the Bears, and they're back in this one. We'll see what the Tigers have for a response. Struess dribbling in and the restricted area, going up, and no good with the left hand, but Ryan Struess shooting free throws. Foul's going to be called on Hinsman, his third personal. Third team foul for Bertha-Hewitt. Free throw is good, smooth like butter. Ryan Struess, who's shooting free throws for the first time tonight. Ryan Struess, a 56% free throw shooter. Second free throw is good, a true for 2 trip for Ryan Struess. Brock now near sideline for Bertha-Hewitt. Adams trying to feed that into Eckel, but tipped by Travis, and that goes out of bounds, staying with Bertha-Hewitt. 13:01 to go in half number 2, 48-30. Pine River-Backus leads. Behind the basket, this is Rock to inbound. Hinsman with it in the lane. Hinsman throwing that one up. That's no good. Struess lobbing that up off the rebound. This is Hamilton, who finishes with the left hand. There's that transition basketball that the Tigers do so well at. And now the other way. 20-point lead for PRB, 50-30. Adams, top of the key, fakes the shot. Adams putting up the floater, and that is good for Adams. Usually with a guy his size, you don't expect a smooth floater from guys like that, as he's able to finish. Tulinchik fakes the shot, right wing. Struess, he'll take it from the top of the key, and you bet, Ryan Struess, another three. As Tulinchik will get his 4th assist, as Ryan Struess now leading the charge here with 18 points. Now Hinsman down the lane. Struess blocked. But it is going to be a foul on Ryan Struess, his third personal. Bumgarner coming in as Preston Miller waving him away. And now Bumgarner coming in as Hinsman will take a seat. I thought that may have been a shooting foul, but they're going to call it on the floor. So it's going to be Brady Rock to inbound behind the basket for Bertha-Hewitt. And he lobs it up to Eckel at the half circle. Oh, great find inside. Adams can't finish with the right hand as a wide open layup for Adams is just not able to finish, but tipped in out of bounds by Ryan Struess. So the Bears will maintain possession. 12 to go here in the ball game. 43-32, PRB leads. Bumgarner, kick out, Preston Miller. Fakes the shot left wing, trips, loses the handle on the basketball. Hamilton, one-on-one, and no good. But a foul as Hamilton will shoot free throws. Bumgarner getting called for his second personal on the blocking foul. Hamilton again shooting free throws. He is 3 of 4 tonight. First free throw is good for Hamilton. Jared Hamilton now up to 15 points, or 16 points, excuse me. Make it 17. 2 for 2 trip for Hamilton, 17 points for the senior. 55-32. PRB is on top as they are pulling away. Tipped around, another steal. Hamilton with the steal again. Dribble move now as he kicks it out to Ryan Struess. Struess going to take it with his right hand in the lane, puts up the floater, and Ryan Struess, you bet he's going to finish on that. 20 points for Ryan Struess. 57-32. Tipped, Buchers steals it again. Buchers, no good, but a foul. "22 turnovers by the Bears, as that foul is going to be called on Preston Miller, his first personal, 15 foul. Andrew Buchers, 2 of 2 from the free throw line tonight and make it 3 of 3 thus far. No good on the second attempt, but an offensive rebound by Hamilton. Hook shot with the right hand, that's no good. Tulinchik with the offensive rebound, but a whistle and a foul. So that foul is going to be called on Bertha-Hewitt on Eckel, his first personal. Now off the inbound, Tulinchik behind the basket. Struess, swing out Hamilton. Now this is Tulinchik, left corner, left that short on the three-point attempt. But Ryan Struess offensive board. As Struess has the basketball. Now a rebound away from a double-double. Travis left open, top of the key for 3. You bet, Carson Travis for 3. That's his spot, top of the key. And Carson Travis, he does a lot of things that you don't always see. But one of the things he's good at is off-ball movement, and it leads to some really good shots. And he's dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. I can promise you that. 61-32. And now almost throwing away Hamilton. Out of bounds in front of the Bears bench. Staying here. Bumgarner to inbound. Miller at the logo. Bumgarner cross court. This is Rock from the left corner. But not liking the shot as Buchers closes in. Adams in the restricted area in the lane. That's no good. Left short. Out of bounds and off of Andrew Buchers. Staying here with Bertha-Hewitt. 10-12 to go in the ball game here as Hinsman getting ready to come back in as he comes in for Zachary Bumgarner. Off the inbound, Adams in the right corner. Feed inside, Eckel, turn around, left out well short. Ryan Struess gets the rebound, and there's his double-double. 10th rebound for Ryan Struess. Travis, swing out, left baseline, Hamilton, burst of speed. Oh, here we go. This is the ball movement we're talking about, but left short by Ryan Struess as Rock gets the rebound. Hinsman. Out of Rock again. Down the lane, Euro step. Oh, here's some good ball movement. Hinsman for 3. In and out, no good. Buchers with the rebound. Well, I tell you what, I just want to see some of these no-look passes to go in. It'll make for one heck of a play. Oh, Travis, here's his spot top of the key. He left that one short. Offensive rebound, and Buchers will finish as he does. 6th rebound for Andrew Buchers. He's now up to 18 points. Rock for Bertha-Hewitt. Swings out to Hinsman in the right corner. 9:11 to go in the ball game, 63-32. Feed inside, right post. Adams finishes. Strong finish from Adams. 7 points. 63-34 as the Tigers really pulled away here in half number 2. With 8:50 to go, it seems that they're well on their way to playing in Wadena on Saturday, but still a good enough amount of ball game left. We'll see what kind of finish the Tigers have in them. Struess. Now the Tigers just slowing things down. They know the game is in their favor as things are really slowing down and taking a rest. For these starters, these 5 starters that play a lot of minutes, they are a well-conditioned group. I mean, you expect them to play most of the minutes, and trying to go for the dunk, but Hamilton will take the layup nonetheless. Miller bringing it up for the Bears. Hinsman takes the left elbow jumper, slides off, no good. Struess with the rebound. Ryan Struess bringing it up, being challenged by Hinsman. Hamilton. Tulinchik had that almost stolen away by Rock. Now to Ryan Struess, left corner. He'll take the contested 3. No good. Rebound, Carson Travis. Now right baseline. This is Andrew Buchers turning around, trying to feed it inside, but a whistle, and they're going to call it a shooting foul as Andrew Buchers will go to the free throw line. Foul's going to be called on Miller, his second, and now a timeout by Bertha-Hewitt, and we'll take one with them. 65-34. PRB all over Bertha-Hewitt with 7:44 to go in the ball game. Back in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com and Cash 95.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Piers, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Off the Bertha-Hewitt timeout, Section 5A West quarterfinal action between the 2-seed Pine River-Backus Tigers and the 5-seed Bertha-Hewitt Bears. Noah Caruso joining you here for the action. Great crowd here tonight if you can see it on YourLiveEvent.com. These Tiger faithful have gotten a show tonight from their Tigers. 65-34, Pine River-Backus all over Bertha-Hewitt. And before the timeout by Bertha-Hewitt, it was Andrew Buchers who was going to shoot free throws. So here is his first attempt, as that is good for Andrew Buchers of Pine River-Backus. Now 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Second free throw is good for Andrew Buchers. 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. He's now up to 20 points. Rock. Now in the front court, near sideline. Rock down the middle, feed inside. Eckel trying to find an opening on the left post. No good as that was blocked. And it may have been blocked by Buchers, but it was out of bounds on Eckel. So going the other way, another Bertha-Hewitt turnover. And here's Tulinchik for Pine River-Backus. Last couple possessions, they've really slowed things down, trying to get these starters some rest. But now this is a 3-ball from the corner. No good that time. Is into the basketball game is Ethan Rugrode, and we've seen him make some of these shots in the past. Senior night was a lot of fun. Oh, he's looking where he's shooting. You bet, Ethan Rugrode. And you gotta love it. He even looked to make sure it was a 3-ball. That left corner is his specialty piece. 70-34. Lob inside to Eckel. Finishes with the left hand. For Ethan Rugrode, and he saw a lot of minutes on senior night here for Pine River-Backus. And he had some shots, as if I remember right, finishing with 9 points. All of them coming on 3-ball. But here's Buchers. Cross court from the other corner. Rugrode and no hezzy. You bet. Ethan Rugrode with another 3-ball. And boy, I tell you what, if you're Jordan Ackerman, for Rugroden, who doesn't see a whole lot of minutes, I tell you what, that 3-ball ability that's going to be whistled, and that's going to be a foul. As into the game, number 20, Bert Netland, as he's going to get called for the foul. Shooting free throws is Eckel. He's 0 of 2 from the charity stripe tonight. Free throw is good. It's Carson Travis coming in for Andrew Buchers, as expect maybe his night will come to an end. If that's the case, a 20-point performance for Andrew Buchers. One heck of a night. Second free throw is good by Eckel, so a true for 2 trip for Titus Eckel, who does lead the way in scoring with 16 points for Bertha-Hewitt. Cut inside, bounce pass, Bert Netland going up, and a foul. As Adams thought he had all ball on that attempt, but free throws coming up. Adams getting called for his second personal. Bert Netland, first free throw is in and out, no good. Bert Netland, 7% free throw shooter. He hasn't had a lot of attempts, and he is 0 for 2 on this trip. Now quick the other way for Bertha-Hewitt. This is Rock. Trying to feed it in. Now free throw line to Adams. Feed in. Eckel. Oh, great finish. Eckel with the right hand. Adams will get another assist for Bertha-Hewitt. It's 73-40 our score, but a whistle and a foul on Ethan Rugroden and in on the right wing. Just the 5th Tiger turnover. Phenomenal job by Jordan Ackerman and his squad to keep the ball in their favor. That was actually their first turnover of half number 2. And now the other way, Hinsman, long 3, no good, as it's rebounded by Carson Travis. Travis swing out, Tulinchik. Now to Rugroden. Rugroden now dribbling left. Oh, is he going to go inside? But Eckel gets the steal. Now quick the other way, and on the breakaway, this is Rock with the left-handed layup. Now quick, this is Caden Witt into the basketball game. Rugroden, 4-3, oh, no good, but offensive rebound by Witt. And now cutting in, oh, great cut on the left baseline, but through the hands. And now mass subs coming in for Bertha-Hewitt, so here we go. Zane Gutterjohn in for Bertha-Hewitt. Number 5, Carter Wilhelmy. Number 43, Alexander Templin. As we're going through the roster here, as with the basketball is number 33, Stetson Gutterjohn. And Gutterjohn going up, and that's no good, blocked by Travis. Here is Wilhelmy. Kick back out to Gutterjohn. Wilhelmy faking the shot. Right corner 3. Too strong. Rebounded by Ethan Rugroden. Oh, and Rugroden's going to take a 5-on-1. He's going to do it himself, but slowing things down in the right wing. As more subs coming in for Pine River-Backus. As it is setting in for the Tigers, as they are going to be moving on to Wadena on Saturday. Now here's Rugroden with the basketball. Netland. Kick out to Witt in the left corner. Dribbling inside in the restricted zone. Tulinchik able to corral the bad pass. Tulinchik. Tigers really slowing things down as Netland has it. Back to him. Now Rugroden almost had that stolen away. Rugroden bounce pass. Tulinchik left wing. Now back to Netland. Has an opening right baseline. Throwing that one up, and that's good for Bert Netland. His first points of the night. As now mass subs coming in for Pine River-Backus. As a phenomenal night by the starters. As they'll be moving on in the playoffs. 1:39 to go in the ball game, and stolen away here with the left-handed layup. That's no good that time by number 14, Grady Mongan. But now on an offensive rebound attempt, that's no good by Isaiah Owley. But the finish! by number 55, Mason Nelson. Mason Nelson on the board. Now the crowd really getting into it. Now quick the other way with the right hand. This is Isaiah Owley, who can't finish. But a whistle and a foul going the other way. As more late subs come in, we do have a timeout. But we're going to stay right here with 1 minute to go in the ball game, 77-42. No final update yet over in Cromwell Wright, but last we checked, 35-14. Cromwell Wright leading over McGregor on the east side of the bracket. Winner of this game will go on to take the winner of Browerville, Eagle Valley, and Uppsala. As we'll see if Minnesota Scores feed has any updated scores for us, but the Tigers here tonight, I mean, just a phenomenal effort. And they just really do well here on home court. They love to put on a show. As we reset, Bertha-Hewitt with the basketball. With it is number 20, Trenton Becker for Bertha-Hewitt. Now to Alexander Templin. Templin lost a handle on it, but able to get it back. Now feed in. This is Stetson Gutterjohn. Had that ripped away. Stolen away by Ethan Burns. And now this is going to be Owley in the right corner. Oh, missing that one, but on the putback, that's no good that time by Jonathan Sjogren. Now a mad scramble for the basketball, but that's going to be a jump ball. Our first jump ball of the game, actually. Surprisingly enough. That's going to go the other way, as that's going to go as a turnover for Bertha-Hewitt. Now down the lane, kick out, left wing, three ball that time is no good by number 31, Nathan Stang, and that was the last shot of the game as the effort by Pine River-Backus tonight was enough. We knew coming in that they had their number against Bertha-Hewitt, but they closed things out here tonight, 77-42. Pine River-Backus wins and moves on to the Section 5A West semifinal Saturday night in Wadena. And for the Bears, their season will come to an end. We'll make sure to highlight the seniors here in the post-game show, so you will not want to miss it, as we are going to try and get our award winners and the winning coach as the Tigers are victorious. Moving on in the Section 5A playoffs, 77-42. Pine River-Backus with the win. And we're going to take a quick break, and we come back post-game coverage. Back in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com and Cash 95.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the Stone Hearth fireplace, convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
Pine River Dental Arts is committed to the small-town feel of your local dentist while providing top-notch dentistry, like general dental care for all ages to help you have the healthiest mouth possible. And they offer same-day crowns. Pine River Dental Arts is happy to welcome Dr. Tony Sauer to the Dental Arts team. Make your appointment at Pine River Dental Arts on Park Avenue in downtown Pine River, or call 587-4437. Feeling like patients are like family.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC. Online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Post-game coverage here on YourLiveEvent.com and Cash 95.9. Noah Caruso bringing the action to you as the Pine River-Backus Tigers get a 77-42 victory over Bertha-Hewitt here in the Section 5A West quarterfinal. And a score update with 4 minutes left in half number 2. Browerville Eagle Valley leads 44-28 over Upsala. So pending one last big run by the Upsala Cardinals, the Pine River-Backus Tigers will be taking on Browerville Eagle Valley in Wadena at 2:45. And I'd imagine we'll be there. So we'll await some broadcasting details with that, but keep an eye out for that as a 2:45 start between Pine River-Backus and most likely Browerville Eagle Valley in Wadena on Saturday. But for tonight, I mean, it was a great effort tonight by the Pine River-Backus Tigers. We knew coming in that they were going to have their way defensively. They had the matchups that they liked in terms of their quickness and their defense, but a phenomenal effort by Pine River-Backus tonight. There's no final yet from Cromwell Wright. But looking ahead into this game, I mean, the defense showed out in the early stages, and that was it for them. I mean, they forced 23 Bertha-Hewitt turnovers as opposed to their 8. So key aspect of the game right there, protect the basketball, and, well, when you're going the other way, I mean, turn that defense into offense, and they've been doing that all season. A lot of the games that I've done here in the late stages of the season, they have really done a great job at turning that defense into offense. And again, we talked about the ball distribution. I mean, looking at the score numbers, I mean, Hamilton finished with 19, Buchers with 21, Struess with 20. Now, those are the three guys, but unselfish basketball tonight from guys like Irvin Tulinchik, who again had one heck of a defensive night for Pine River-Backus. Carson Travis also adding a couple of 3 balls as well to the mix. And this is a Tigers team that's really humming. They're playing good. You know, it's just one of those things where everything's clicking for them. They're unselfish. This is a tight-knit group. This is a basketball team that's got a lot of talent in many different aspects. I mean, we talked about Carson Travis, how he can make some shots, but, for him, it's all about playing good defense, setting up the floor spacing, and he does a great job of that. Off-ball movement, and the quick ball movement, again, was due diligence for Pine River-Backus as they were able to get some good looks on not only 3-ball attempts, but also some good, nice layups. And, again, a lot of it was turning that defense into offense on breakaways. But looking at a score update With 1:53 to go in the ball game, 59-45, Cromwell Wright leads over McGregor. So it seems that they will be moving on again, pending a nice late run by McGregor. Their season will come to an end as we are waiting to try and get our award winners and maybe some players, but see where Coach Jordan Ackerman and his squad are as we get things ready. But we are going to take a quick break as we try and get our award winners. When we come back, hopefully some interviews. If not, we'll run through final stat line and wrap things up here in Pine River. Back in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com and Cash 95.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is...
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Country Doc Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the Stone Hearth fireplace, convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
Pine River Dental Arts is committed to the small-town feel of your local dentist while providing top-notch dentistry, like general dental care for all ages to help you have the healthiest mouth possible. And they offer same-day crowns. Pine River Dental Arts is happy to welcome Dr. Tony Sauer to the Dental Arts team. Make your appointment at Pine River Dental Arts on Park Avenue in downtown Pine River or call 587-4437. Feeling like patients are like family.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time. serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC. Online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash. Open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Offering free estimates.
Welcome back to post-game coverage on yourliveevent.com. We do have some interviews. We got the whole senior class here, good group of guys here in Pine River, and we're just going to go through all of them. Of course, we got Jared Hamilton joining us first. And Jared, first off, big congratulations on the victory. Talk about what it means to get a win here in the playoffs on home court for the last time.
It just feels really good to make sure our last home game's a win.
And then talk about the game plan going into it. I mean, you guys are playing with a lot of confidence right now. Just talk about playing with this group and the communication you have out there on the court.
We just needed to trust each other, and we just knew each other. We just knew we'd get the ball to each other, and we just needed to convert on layups and defense, and we did that.
Absolutely. Well, we got a lot of seniors to interview here, but Jared, big congratulations to you. Congrats on getting a win here in your last home game.
Thank you.
And then we keep it along here. We got 7 seniors to interview. Who is next, gentlemen? Irvin Tulinchik joining us. Irvin, first off, big congratulations on the victory here tonight. And talk about, from your perspective, what it means to get a win here on home court for the final time.
Oh, man, it feels great. Last 2 years in playoffs, we've lost the first playoff game. So we knew we needed to get this one. So it feels really good to win the last game we'll ever play here. So we're going to try to take our momentum next game and take it to them.
And talk about, being a senior leader on this team. As you talked about, you guys are playing some really good basketball. You guys are playing fun basketball. Talk about, just the confidence that brings to carry over into what's going to be a tough game. And I was looking at the score. It seems like you guys are going to be playing Browerville Eagle Valley again. So talk about the excitement level heading into Saturday.
Oh, no, we're really excited. We've been ready for this game for a few months now, and we're ready to give them everything we got. And so they have to show up and play good if they want to beat us.
Well, we look forward to it, Irvin. Big congratulations on the win here on home court for the final time. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Irvin Tulinchik, one of the seniors on this PRB squad, as we keep it moving here. Who is next? Burke, right? Yep. Burke Netland joining us, one of the seniors, as he saw some time here today, made a basket in this one. Burke, first off, big congratulations and seeing some minutes tonight. Talk about what it means to get a win here on home court for the final time.
Yeah, thank you. I'd say it's a little bit saddening, I mean, kind of sucks that we know that it's the last one that we're going to be able to play here, but it really feels good getting out of this gym and making it to the next one. We're going to play at Wadena, and we're going to put up a good fight up against Browerville, so it's going to be good.
We're excited about it, and just talk about getting on the court tonight and still setting that tempo defensively, getting down quick offensively. Talk about being a spark plug defensively, being a senior that is important. Being on the bench, being a senior leader. Talk about what that this year has meant to you, and being with this group of guys.
Right. And I'm not always coming into the game thinking that I'm going to get the most playing time. I mean, I'm being honest with myself, but every time I come in, I got to always bring what I got. I got to empty the tank. That's what we talked about over the weeks. And the past couple of weeks, that's been kind of our big trademark, I guess, is just empty the tank and give everything you got. So that's kind of my role. I kind of find my role on the team, and, yep, that's what it is. So.
When I can tell you what, Burke, speaking from my time playing sports, even those seniors mean just as much. Those guys look up to you in that regard. And, Burke, big congratulations to you and getting a win here on home court tonight. We'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah, thank you.
Burke Netland, one of the seniors for Pine River-Backus. As now coming up, Caden Witt joining us. Caden, big congratulations on the victory, and talk about from your perspective as a senior, getting a win here on home court for the final time.
It feels great. Got a lot of wins here this year. Best year we've had in a while. been a great year.
And Caden, talk about your role and just what serves you so well. As you're asked to come in some spots where some of these players are going to need a rest, but you do it really well. You go out there with your size and play good defense. Talk about tonight, what you're seeing out there, and what are some things that you want to carry over into Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get a ton of playing time, but when I do, I go out there, play my hardest, try not to turn the ball over, get some assists, play good defense. That's about it.
And talk about just the unselfishness with this team. I mean, you guys are a great group of guys, and it seems, even talking to Burke as well, that even if you don't see the most playing time, you guys still have a great attitude and you know what your role is. Talk about just, these group of guys, what they mean to you, and just the unselfishness that you guys bring to the court every night.
Yeah, I mean, we're all great friends off the court and stuff. Been playing together since 3rd grade. Got a great connection with each other, and we just love watching each other score.
Absolutely. Well, Caden, it was a lot of fun watching you and these group of seniors tonight. Big pleasure covering you guys. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you.
Caden Witt, one of the seniors for Pine River-Backus, and we got Ryan Struess coming up, and Ryan Struess is our big deal of the game tonight, a double-double for Ryan Struess. Ryan, first and foremost, big congratulations on the victory. Talk about what it means to get a win from your perspective on home court for the last time.
Oh, it felt really good, just ending things out on the right note, ending with a win on the home court, defending it. It was just really nice.
And going into the game tonight, you knew that you had some size on your hands with Bertha-Hewitt, but were you able to take advantage, make some shots, get some rebounds, and play some good defense as you guys have been doing in the later stages of this season? Talk about what you were seeing out there and what led to success for you and what you want to see carry over into Saturday.
Just recognizing the mismatches, everybody moving the ball. I think we had almost 3 guys with 20 points, so just recognizing who has a mismatch and just attacking it.
And just kind of break down for me, because one thing that I'm always noticing is your guys' off-ball movement and your quick passes. Talk about this offense with Pine River-Backus and, how you guys are able to create those mismatches and, you serving your role and how that works well for you guys.
Oh, we've been playing, I think we've been playing since 2nd grade together, so it's just we're all meshed together and we know what we're going to do. It's just chemistry.
Well, Ryan, it was a lot of fun watching you guys tonight. Been a lot of fun covering you guys this season. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you.
Ryan Struess, our big deal of the game, and one of the seniors for Pine River-Backus. Carson Travis joining us next here. Carson, first off, big congratulations on the victory. Talk about what it means to get a win here on home court tonight.
It feels good. Last time we did this, 9th grade year, none of us were really playing. And last year, we beat the team that beat us. That kind of stung, but winning it this year feels good, especially senior year. It's a big win.
And now you guys continue on to Saturday as, you guys are playing some great basketball right now. Just talk about, from your perspective, what you want to see happen on Saturday and the energy that you want to bring against Browerville Eagle Valley.
They're definitely a team we need to bring a lot of energy against. I know it's going to be a low-scoring game because every single time we play against them it is, so we got to bring some energy on offense, especially because I know we can – it's going to be a low-scoring game, like I said, so we just got to outscore them. I know we can defend them.
Should be a lot of fun. As you mentioned, the defense has been great all season, and Carson, you have been one of the leading forces of that. Big congratulations to you, and we'll look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Yep. And then our last senior coming up is Ethan Rugrode, and I tell you what, I've never, seen a guy when he's, when he's at the three-point line in that left corner. That is his spot, ladies and gentlemen. I must mention it. 2 more three-pointers tonight. Ethan, first off, big congratulations. Thank you for joining us, and talk about what it means to get a win here on home court tonight.
Playing my last game on the home court feels pretty good, especially getting a win for a player that doesn't play very much.
I tell you what. I mean, with last couple times that I was here, I mean, you coming off the bench, you're a big spark plug for this team. Talk about just what you see out there, and what your process of a shot selection is looking like for you.
When I'm on the court, I just kind of run to the corner. So I feel like that I'm most comfortable in the corner, so I just kind of sit there, watch everything happen.
And I had to bring this up at least once. On one, I can't remember if it was your first one or your second one, but I know you caught it, and you specifically looked to make sure you're behind the three-point line. That was part of the strategy, right?
Yeah, kind of. Just trying to make sure my feet were set. And I'll also make sure. Right,
exactly. Well, I tell you what, Ethan, watching you come off the bench and your shooting ability, it's going to, it could matter down the stretch here. And it was a lot of fun, again, watching you tonight. Big congratulations. We look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Thank you.
Ethan Rugg wrote in as that is our senior class of Pine River-Backus as they played their last home game of the season, as everything's neutral site from here on. But we got the winning coach here, Jordan Ackerman. And I tell you what, Coach, again, another game where you talked about the game plan that you wanted to execute, and you guys executed it to almost perfection. Talk about the defensive effort again. I feel like we've been talking about this a lot with the defensive effort, but just talk about it again tonight.
Yeah, I think if we look back at our whiteboard in there, we kind of write down what we're trying to accomplish. I think we accomplished a lot of our goals. We had a goal for turnovers, and the other one is our press defense was going to kind of set the tempo for our offense. And early in that second half, we really had a good stretch where we were turning them over, and then getting into the painted area. That was a focus offensively, and that started on the defensive end. And then in that second half, we had a really good stretch, too, where everybody was flying around on defense, and we were throwing the ball ahead, getting layups, getting to the free throw line. And that's when we play our best, and I was happy to see the guys kind of take advantage of that and recognize that within the flow of the game. And that was really big for them to just get those easy looks, and that opened everything up.
And talk about, what it is you guys approach offensively. I mean, because one thing that I'm noticing out there is your guys' off-ball movement. As I mentioned, the quick passes that you guys do to set up shots. It's a lot of fun to watch, and it's just great team basketball. Just talk about, the offensive approach that these guys come in and, just a lot of unselfish players on this team.
Yeah, you hit it really right on the head. They move the ball if they don't have an open shot. They get each other open. We talk about that. They're attacking closeouts, trying to get to the paint and kicking it out. So we're really trying to play simple basketball. We have sets. We have offenses we run. But the core of it is just simple basketball, trying to get by your guy, kick it if there's two, score it if there's not. I thought they did a really good job today in our motion offense of just being aggressive and taking what the defense gave them. We had really good shot selection. Guys were ready to shoot. And, when they did miss, that didn't stop them from scoring another one or shooting another one. So it's kind of what you hope for at this point in the year. There's no shot that you want to redo, because that might be the only shot you get. So I was really happy with how they executed today.
And going into Saturday against in Wadena, last I checked the score, Browerville Eagle Valley was up big. So presuming that you're playing Browerville Eagle Valley,
yep.
Team you're familiar with, the team you've beaten this year. Just preview, as we'll be covering that on Saturday as well. But preview that for us a little bit. What to expect from the BEV Tigers, and how much fun that game will be for you guys.
First of all, it's going to be a great game. The team we've kind of went back and forth with the last few games. We beat them the last one. They took us out of the playoff 2 years ago. So I'm really hoping that our guys are focused and ready to go. I think they understand the moment that they're going to be stepping into is going to be a big stage, and I think they're ready for it. They've been in a lot of pressure situations. We've had some tough schedules in different gyms, the last 2 years to hopefully prepare us for this moment. There was bumps in the road last year with our schedule. We had a lot of tough teams. So we're hoping that pays off now, and we can kind of dig into that experience and let that kind of lead us in, a big playoff game for these kids. But Browerville is going to be patient offensively. They have some size, so we're going to need to box them out and be really solid defensively. They have some good guards that can really shoot it if they're open. They're just a balanced team, a lot similar to us. Just to have some size, they have athleticism, they can shoot it, they can get to the rim. So very balanced. So we're going to need to make sure we're playing balanced defensively and kind of seeing what they're trying to accomplish and take that away.
And, pregame we talked about how you guys were just building this up, building to the point where you are now in a great season that you've had. And, last time I asked you about this on senior night, we were kind of pressed for time. But, Jordan, the floor is yours. Talk about the senior classes. We had them all up here. Great group of guys. And, being a first-year broadcaster, it's been a lot of fun covering them and talking to them all season. But floor is yours. Talk about the seniors and what they mean to you.
Well, the seniors are, kind of what you hope for going into being a coach is you hope for good senior leadership. You hope for good kids that are good role models for the younger kids. That's how you build a program and continue a winning tradition. We've had a lot of great seniors here before them, and this is another great group of seniors. They've kind of etched themselves into the history books here with their record. Not every team in PRB history has a winning record and has got the job done at the level they have. So on the floor, they've accomplished a lot, and I think we've talked about it so many times. They're unselfish. They love each other. They care about each other. They care about winning, and and they're willing to do whatever it takes to win. And that's kind of what sets them apart, I think, is their competitive nature. And, they get after it in practice. They get after each other in practice and in games. And at the end of the day, they'll dap it up and they're good, which kind of shows the relationships that they've built off the court, in the classroom. Because it doesn't always work like that, where you have a tight-knit group of guys. And then individually, each one of them has matured in so many ways that you don't always get to stop and smell the roses as a coach, because you're in the heat of the battle. But each one of them has matured in a way that you can't always see on the floor, but that might be in the locker room or in practice or off the court. Each of them has their own story, and it's fun to see that story kind of develop as they become young men. And that this is just the beginning for them. So I'm just excited for them and their futures on the court and also off the court too. And they're just great kids, fun to coach. And I stepped into a great position here 3 years ago, and they're a big reason I'm enjoying it so much.
Absolutely. Like I said, Jordan, being a first-year broadcaster and getting adjusted to everyone in the area, they've been a great group of kids to cover. They're always a joy to interview, always, just a great group of guys, as you mentioned. And it's been a pleasure covering you guys here in Pine River all season. But Ro's not done yet. We'll see you on Saturday in Wadena.
Are you going to be there?
I'm presuming so,
okay.
But yes. But yeah, we'll be in Wadena on Saturday. Not sure, because I know they got moved up to 245. I think they got moved up.
245, yeah.
245. Not sure what station we'll be on, but we'll get those updates as soon as we get them. But we will be there on Saturday. And Jordan, it was a pleasure talking to you. Thanks for joining us for postgame.
Yeah, thanks as always for covering. You've done a really good job with those kids. That's a big moment for them being interviewed, coming up here, talking in front of you, and being on the air. And that's a good experience for them too. And you did a really good job questioning them and kind of putting them in a little bit of uncomfortable situation, which is great. So
well, it's good. They might be in uncomfortable positions here in the playoffs coming up, so they got to be ready for that, right? But
yeah, you've done a great job with your first year here too, covering us and kind of building some hype for us. And I know there's a lot of people out there listening, so thanks to our listeners out there and people watching and supporting.
Absolutely. Well, hey, Jordan, I appreciate the kind words. Again, it's been a pleasure covering you guys all season. We'll see you on Saturday.
We'll see you. Can't wait.
And we'll be back in just a moment. Jordan Ackerman, the winning coach here for Pine River-Backus, back in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com and Cash 95.
Trustworthy component
and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Country Doc Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the Stone Hearth fireplace, convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
Pine River Dental Arts is committed to the small town feel of your local dentist while providing top-notch dentistry like general dental care for all ages to help you have the healthiest mouth possible. And they offer same-day crowns. Pine River Dental Arts is happy to welcome Dr. Tony Sauer to the Dental Arts team. Make your appointment at Pine River Dental Arts on Park Avenue in downtown Pine River.
Wrapping things up here in Pine River tonight, we heard from all the seniors from Pine River-Backus and Jordan Ackerman, the winning coach. And again, as we talked about, it's been a pleasure covering these kids all season long, and it's been a really fun group of seniors, and we've really covered them late here in the stretch where they have just been so much fun to watch and unselfish basketball. So again, we're highlighting the seniors: Irvin Tulinchik, Burke Netland, Jared Hamilton, James Main, who we did not get a chance to interview out there, but Ryan Struess, Carson Travis, and Caden Witt for Pine River-Backus. And, of course, highlighting the seniors for Bertha-Hewitt as their season unfortunately came to an end tonight, but highlighting Titus Eckel, Stetson Gutterjohn, Brendan Adams, and Alexander Templin, the seniors for Bertha-Hewitt. Big congratulations to them, and, of course, best of luck to future endeavors for them and the Bears. But final stat lines here in Bertha tonight. Of course, looking at Preston Miller, 5 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds to close out the night. Kobe Hinsman, 2 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Brady Rock, 8 points, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. Senior Titus Eckel finishing with 18 points and 1 rebound. And senior Brendan Adams having a pretty solid basketball game tonight, 7 points, 3 assists, and 7 rebounds. And for the Pine River-Backus Tigers, Irvin Tulinchik finishing with 2 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Jared Hamilton finishing with 19, 2, and 6 rebounds. Andrew Buchers finishing with 21 points and 6 rebounds. Ryan Struess with 20 points, 3 assists, and 10 rebounds. A double-double tonight for Ryan Struess. And Carson Travis, 6 points, 1 assist, and 2 rebounds. Ethan Rugroden, again, more 3-ball action for Ethan Rugroden. As I tell you what, he's one of the most fun bench players that I have watched here in my early stages of broadcasting. But before we continue, final score update in Cromwell as Cromwell Wright wins 64-49 as that wrapped up on KKIN FM 94.3 Real Country. But Burke Netland also adding 2 points as well to this one. And, of course, we weren't able to fully speak to all of our award winners, but, of course, we got to shout out our award winners tonight. First, our big deal of the game brought to you by our many great sponsors of Atwater GM and Aiken, Riverwood Healthcare, Pizza Ranch in Baxter and Little Falls, W.W. Thompson Concrete Products in Brainerd, BigDealAuctions.com, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Tykes Carpet Castle in Brainerd, Shannon's Auto Body in Brainerd, and Takedown Gym in Brainerd. And that will go to Ryan Struess, a double-double tonight, 20 points and 10 rebounds, and one heck of a defensive basketball game tonight. And then, of course, we have our Enbridge I Bring the Energy player of the game brought to you by our friends over at Enbridge.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's Jerrid.
And our Enbridge I Bring the Energy player of the game, Jared Hamilton, finished with 19 points, 2 assists, and 6 rebounds. And the amount of steals that he was able to rack up tonight, I don't have the official stat number on that, however, but I tell you what, I know that of the 23 Bertha-Hewitt turnovers, Jared Hamilton was on the receiving end of a lot of those, and that really set up their offense tonight in this one. Jared Hamilton, our Enbridge I Bring the Energy player of the game. And then, of course, our Pine River Family Market star of the game brought to you by Pine River Family Market. Where you can find it all and still enjoy the local hometown atmosphere. Every Wednesday, gallons of milk are just $2 for $6. Visit them online for curbside pickup or delivery, PineRiverFamilyMarketDelivers.com. And that is going to go to Andrew Buchers tonight. Andrew Buchers, a very well-rounded game. 21 points, 1 assist, and 6 rebounds tonight as he gets our star of the game tonight. And that is going to wrap things up here in Pine River tonight. Again, with a Pine River-Backus win. They will be playing Browerville Eagle Valley in Wadena as that game got moved to 2:45 p.m. And we're not too sure what station it'll be on, but we will be there covering the Pine River-Backus Tigers in Wadena. Should be a lot of fun between PRB and Browerville Eagle Valley. The last time I was here and those two teams played, it was Carson Travis with a buzzer beater with 6 ticks to go to give PRB the to give a ranked Browerville Eagle Valley the loss as they held on for the 2-point victory. And that really was what got things started for this PRB squad in the stretch of games that they've been on. And, of course, a special thanks to all of our sponsors for making this happen for us tonight. And, of course, you can thank our sponsors with your patronage. Shop local, support the community, and support the team in that community. Special thanks to Jordan Ackerman and all the seniors for Pine River-Backus. Irvin, Jared, Andrew, Ryan, Carson, Caden, James, Burke, and Ethan for all coming up to join us for post-game coverage. You got a really good group of guys, and it's been a pleasure covering them up to this point. And Tim Tungstad for getting us set up here. Tim Tungstad getting us set up here tonight in Pine River. That's going to do it here tonight. For myself, Noah Caruso, and everyone here at RJ Broadcasting and YourLiveEvent.com, we say thank you and good night from Pine River.